This week, I'm challenging you to grow your own food by choosing a fruit or a vegetable to plant. It could be seed, a plant, or a tree or a bush. I'll give you all kinds of different options, whether you have a big backyard, a balcony, or a patio. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Phil, and I'm on this journey for 90% eating out of my garden. This is just a weekly check-in. I do this every week and let you know how I'm doing, but I'd also like to hear from you. If you are growing your own food, be sure to let me know in the comments what you're growing, if you're growing a certain percentage already from your garden. This video, I'm going to show you how I'm doing on my 90% challenge, what I'm going to harvest, my garden menu for breakfast and lunch that I use, and how you can get started. This week, I didn't do too bad. The green, which is what I grew from the garden, is not bad. And the stuff that I ate from the grocery store is not very much. So I'm doing good to start April. Thankfully, this time I didn't have many garden challenges. However, we just got a new puppy and she has taken up all of my time. Oh my gosh, this dog. It's a beagle and she is very active. So I haven't really been able to make salads every day. I usually eat a salad, but now I'm just have to eat something kind of on the go. Next, I'm going to give you a harvest update, and then we'll get into the options so that you can start on this journey as well. This shows what I harvested in this basket of cabbage, lettuce, turnips, radishes, quite a few things. I've got a lot of things that I'm going to be picking next time, so I'm confident that my marble jars will keep on going as they were. Now I'm going to show you what I eat for breakfast and lunch, and it's all fresh from the garden, except for the eggs. These are my favorite ways of either expanding what I'm growing, or if you want to start from scratch. These grow bags are really good, or plastic containers I use, and really you don't even need to use anything fancy as long as it's got holes in it, or you can make holes in a plastic pot. You've got something to plant in. If I run out of space, a lot of times I'll just plant a squash back there in with my other items such as blueberries and even flowers, just so I have more space. But if you're just starting out, you could also plant a cucumber or something like that in just whatever space you have. But I usually use it in the back of the yard and sometimes the side. You can also use raised beds. They're a little bit more difficult, but here I got a hybrid of a raised bed where it reaches the ground. So there's soil on top, but down below it's just the sandy soil of Florida. Next week, we'll explore some more options for you to get started on this journey with me. So be sure you hit subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you've decided to plant.